Talk about waking up to sad news. I woke up to the news that my ex got a baby. Nalingwana boy, and I was supposed to be mine. I'm joking. Now we get. That man dribbled me to the pits. Hey, like and I actually recorded a story time on him, like what he did, what he put me through. That man put me through it. Yeah. I think that is why to this day I respect men. Like I respect Bashiman. I'm fine, If I ever love a guy like that again, kill me. So guys, I'm even practicing my posture. Like when you got in for an interview, do you um I'm not sure if it's me or if it's cold, but I feel like it's cold. I'm feeling so cold. I'm feeling so cold and I'm feeling so weird. I don't know what's going on. My lips put a shine like this during my interview for 30 minutes because I can't even retouch. Oh my god, bear with me. Like I need to get this. I need to. What's the time? Okay, I have an hour left. Yo, and I feel like I'll be talking to white people. My god, I need to get my words straight. And I can't be like, I feel like oh, one thing about me, you need to be all formal. And I'm not exactly a formal person, as much as my profession requires you to be formal. I am very ghetto sometimes. So I don't know. Hey, like, but I hope it goes well. Like, this is me actually hyping myself, not hyping myself up, but calming myself down because it's my first Zoom meeting that I've ever had, and it's not my first interview, but I've never failed at an interview. Just that anything can happen. This is life, but I need to be very hopeful that this one will pull through. The last interview I went to, I didn't read that much into the description, but I had to apparently. I was gonna work on commission, meaning the more clients I got, the more I was gonna get paid. And for me, that just didn't work. I want a stable base, not a basic salary, but I want something stable. I want to know that each and every month I'm getting this amount. What if on a certain month, I don't get a client? What's going to happen to me? I understand. So for me, it's a no, man. It ain't happening. It can't happen like that. So that's why, I was just like, no, it's fine. Funny enough, they've been calling me every day to ask me to like write their test and all that, and I was just like, I can't, because you are not what I'm looking for. As much as they're looking for people to work for them, I'm also looking out for me, looking for things that could sustain me, something that could sustain me, a job that could sustain me, job where I can learn more. And yeah, I'm a junior auditor at the moment, but it's not something that I want to do forever. I might go into internal auditing. I think I'm going to do my honors in internal auditing next year, crossing fingers. But I also want to learn more about the finance, in the finance industry. I want to put my feet in, like get to understand more. My stand right now is I have like little experience in like bookkeeping, and I had a passion for it because it was challenging. I like being challenged. Like I like not knowing something and actually figuring it out, and I'm like, oh my god, oh, this is how you do it. I think I had that experience this year when my boss was like, no, can you please do this financials for me? I didn't know how to do financials from scratch. But then, like, that man has so much faith in me. He literally just gave me an example from last year of what he did, because no one has ever done financials except for himself, of what he did. And then he was like, yeah, learn from that. And then I had to figure out things from that, made a few mistakes. Obviously, I'm human. But at the end of the day, it was a thing of I did less audits than I did less audits and more financials. So it was a bit of a tricky situation, young tall, but it helped at the end of the day, because and now I know how to do financials. But I'm willing to learn more. Like, yo, the finance world is so diverse. There's a lot you can do, and I want to explore. I don't want to stick to one thing. I want to explore. I want that one day when someone is like, "So the audit report, what's what," and I know what to do, and I know what to say, and I know how to. Okay, right now, if you give me an audit report, I will break it down for you because I know what I'm doing. I've done it before, but I also want to um be very familiar with finance, like deep finance, um with actually issuing out professional financial statements. I work with schools, so schools are not really a huge deal. So yeah. But I'm very hopeful. I'm oh, it's I've been praying for this. I've been praying for change. I've been affirming myself. I've been manifesting about it. I just want to change. I want to grow. I'm currently 23, turning 24. And I feel like there's a lot I still need to learn. I'm young, but not young. Because one minute you're 24 and the next you are 30. And I don't want to reach 30 and I look back and I haven't done anything. I don't have a car, I don't have a house, I don't have memories in other countries or in other provinces. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to stay in one place. I want to explore life to the fullest. And that will also involve it will also involve cutting off a few things, like going out a lot or spending money recklessly, like having a certain goal and saving, that type of stuff, and learning how to say no. I have again as this fubasa no, hey, like if someone is like, let's go to, I'm a person who will just say, hey, let's go. But I need to work on that. I need to work on my discipline when it comes to my goals. I am not I'm not the best there. And my dad used to lecture me a lot about that. Like I would set goals, sharp, I would reach them, but I wouldn't reach them the way I want to reach them. You understand? So yeah, that's one thing. And also time management. My God, I can literally chill in bed, knowing very well I have something to deliver. That's also one thing I really need to work on, and I also need to work on talking to myself. I need to tell myself where to go. This now playing is over. um what you used to do, what you believed in, it must stop. I can't be in my mother's house next year. That's one thing I know for sure. It would be a gift from God if I actually like proper move out and never come back, because I came back, I moved out and came back, but I want to proper move out and establish myself and survive on my own, and that's my goal for next year. I really want to do a lot more for me. I want to get more. I want to get assets. I want to invest. But that also takes cutting off a whole lot of things, cutting off bad habits, cutting off people that don't influence me in a very good way, cutting off all those negative things around me. So yeah, and for me, it's great. It's great because I have people around me that are business minded. I have entrepreneurs around me. I have go getters around me. I have good people around me. I don't want to lie, and it's beautiful to see my friends win. Um, I look at them every day. They probably think I don't appreciate or I don't recognize. I don't see their efforts, but it's beautiful to watch umuntu move from the bottom and go to the top. Especially if you know their history. It's like, wow, do you understand that you did this? I make sure I clap for my friends because most of the time they don't clap for themselves. Um, Umuntu, you see them winning, but they're fighting to win more. It's a good trait. It's a good thing. But sometimes sit down and celebrate, sit down and be proud of yourself. I have a friend, Noxie. She's done a lot. She's she's hustled. She's the type to get into a club and instead of drinking, she would like talk business. Smartest person I've met. And I love celebrating all her wins because it's just like, bro, you did this. And I don't think she sees how far, how good she's been doing. And that goes for everyone else. Even my man, even my other my other friends that are career orientated and not entrepreneurs, they've done a lot. They've done a lot, and I just feel like they don't reflect on the things that they've accomplished, and yeah, I want to get to a point where I can help them celebrate. That's my prayer to God, that I actually get and have the means to actually help them celebrate themselves, because they really need to remember, oh, let's see, there's something more. There's more to life. After your wins, you must appreciate your journey. Even with my dad used to work so hard, but he would never clap for himself. I'm never gonna allow my man to do that. He's gonna clap for himself. Kankani, I'm never gonna allow my friends to not clap for themselves. If we need to go buy, if I need to go buy a bottle of champagne to pop it and say congratulations, I will do it. But for now, I'm a talk. I will encourage where I can. I'll bring hope where I can, um, until the means come through. But that's my little TED talk. I've spoken a lot. I kind of feel a bit better because I was a bit nervous. But yeah, that's my little TED talk. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah.